what defines my name. NAS, what defines my name.
DNA of King James, kin of St. Michael. Polygamous minded, 7 wives on ridiculous timing. They always share the same title. That be the talk. That's foul like a stop in Frisk, New York. At 20, I said I better quit by 30 than by 30. I thought by 40 rapping is corny. How wrong was I? Never would have thought that 50 new songs by Nas would be hard to live. I leave them scared like when they hear their name called, but ain't nobody there. I rolled the E-train, fingers covered in ink.
The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Today, our draw features 2 from the AFC between these road warriors and our home team. Welcome, everybody. Kate Scott joined in the booth by Brock Heward. And in a minute, partner, we are going to kick off, and it'll be a moment both teams have fought for all season. A chance to win the conference title, and more importantly, punch that ticket to the Super Bowl.
There is so much. You can just feel it in this building. There is so much pomp and circumstance that comes with this game. Winning the conference title is a major achievement.
Only one of these teams will earn a shot at the Lombardi. The AFC title game is underway. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So here comes their offense for its opening drive. And they'll be led out by this dual-threat quarterback.
This is one of those fine lines as you take the field as a quarterback. You know that your play is going to be so important to find a way to win. It always is in postseason football. But you can't put too much pressure on yourself. You got to go out there, you got to cut it loose. And most importantly, you got to lead your men.
That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
And a decent run gets about 4. It's going to be 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
That one gains 7. And that's going to bring up 1st down. New set of downs from 37. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Looking slant route, complete. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the future.
2nd down run gets him 5. Now they've got 3rd down.
Taken down at the 43-yard line.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And the catch is made for the touchdown. These guys finish up an excellent opening series. We know all these players are aware of what's at stake here, Brock, and that is the score they needed to get them moving in this conference final.
We know it's not how you start, it's how you finish, especially with stakes this high. Jeez, you couldn't start any better.
They're out to try and tack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And his guys will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Our home team 7, visitors nothing.
They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So here's their offense now to take over for the first time. And bringing them out now, a quarterback who really knows how to make something exciting happen.
This is one of those fine lines as you take the field as a quarterback. You know that your play is going to be so important to find a way to win. It always is in postseason football, but you can't put too much pressure on yourself. You got to go out there, you got to cut it loose, and most importantly, you got to lead your men.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 31.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. And this one does not go far. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
3rd and 4.
Setting up to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
10 at the 40-yard line.
Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. Almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Caught quickly on the slant. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
That's another first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. They'll go play action. Finds his fullback. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
Number 36.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6. At the
They are
41.
throwing it again. He's going to tuck it and run. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
9 yards. That's another first down. A gain of 9 yards. And a first down.
Offense already looking like they're at mid-game form. They've got it down to the 32. On first down, they'll run. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Here's a design run. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
That's good for a first down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
This time looking to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. Line of scrimmage once again, that 7-yard line as they get set, 2nd and goal. Back to throw now. They bring pressure, and they're going to get to him. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
Well, we're already seeing his legs going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, Kate, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
Backed up all the way to the 17 now for 3rd and goal. Third and long for him here. Cut near the goal line. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open.
He will not escape the rush on 4th and goal. That's a sack. This is going to be a turnover on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
Their offense headed back out for its 2nd drive of the contest. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their 2nd possession.
And Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
And he's brought down by a collective effort there, only 1 yard on the carry.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
Rolling from the gun here. Has him on the quick hitter. And they are going to have to face a third down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and...
He has it on the QB sneak. And he's going to be touchdown as he gets him enough to pick up the first down. He calls his own number again. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. Second down coming up.
Taken down at the 14-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Looking to throw here. This gets up past the 20. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun. They'll give it to him inside. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
So we're through one here in the AFC title game. Still anybody's game here in the early goings. Take a quick break and we'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. We're back and we'll join this drive already in progress to begin quarter 2. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. They'll send him over right. They'll throw it here on 1st. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Pass play now. Gets it to him on the screen. And he's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
To number 30. A gain of 9.
QB sneak coming. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a reset of downs. From the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
He'll pass it this time. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And his perfect start is over. That's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10. He's dropping back to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They'll throw it. Cut out left. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
Number 6.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Throwing it again here. Now he takes it. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
That's another 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he'll take this only to about the 11 before going down. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Back now, pressure coming. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. A close game is going to stay close, Brock, so long as plays like that are being made in big situations.
Yeah, in these tight games, you got to have your defense making plays just like that in the red zone. Here we got a defender in particular coming.
And they take this in for the score. These guys take a 13-0 lead.
AK, that play, I don't think it started out as a touchdown run. I think he was thinking 1st down, but all of a sudden, a little bit of space opened up, those afterburners kicked in. He made himself and his team a phenomenal play.
Kicking team on to try the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And these guys double their lead to 14.
14. Visitors, nothing.
And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Has this at the 6. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. So here comes this offense for its 2nd series of the game. They took their shot on 4th and goal, came away empty-handed, so a lot to like, Brock, but just need to find a way to punch it in this time. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10 at the...
He's going to throw again on 2nd down. It's into the hands of Wright. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs.
43-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And a solid gain there, Brock, of about 5. Takes him inside the 40-yard line.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. It's a pickup of
Throwing
6.
it on 2nd down.
2nd and 4.
He's going to pull this one down and run with it. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that means first down.
And a first down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
It's a design boot. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 17-yard line.
They're going to try and throw it here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
I know quarterbacks get paid a lot of money and a lot of glamour in this league, but today, well, this is a tough day for this QB. He's taking a beating. And whether it means changing up some of the blocking schemes, maybe mixing in a little bit of run, or heck, this quarterback getting the ball out of his hand more quickly, he's got to start protecting himself.
And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Design quarterback run here. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen.
Touchdown. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
That one splits the uprights. And his guys chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Visitors 7.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. He fields it from the 8. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. This gets out to the 30. The offense headed back to the field. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Called in left side. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
They send the tight end in motion. 1st down, play action. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line.
That's another.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
10 at the 37-yard line.
Here's a throw. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Complete to
5 still to go here. This is second down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Sticking to the air here. Stepping up, and he's going to run. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a first.
Another first down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Blown back, it's the handoff. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Throwing on second. Throws caught. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal. Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1.
6-yard line.
More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. They'll try and punch it in. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. So now, following the penalty, here's 1st and goal. They'll run here, following the penalty. And he gets in, touchdown! These guys grow their lead just before halftime. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just a machine. Surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
That one right down the middle. And these guys double their lead to 14. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Their offense returning to the field for another possession. And they need some kind of score here, Brock, to keep this from getting away from them on the road in the postseason. They'll come out throwing. He's got it over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
To number 86. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd down pass play coming. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
It's 3rd down. And 5
Dropping back to throw.
to go.
He's making a bid for it. That's the 1st down, and he's still going. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line.
That's good.
Prior to 1st down, they decide to call a timeout.
1st and 10 at the
They're throwing it.
46-yard line.
Dumps it off to his running back. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
At the 46-yard line. It's a
In the air here.
Brings up 2nd.
Completed over the middle. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard
They go
line.
play action on 1st down. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Tackle made at the 10, 1st and goal coming up. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. This offense in position now, it's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. He's got it. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. He's got it on the bootleg. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Timeout taken by the offense. They're 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. This is 3rd and goal. They're backed up to the 9. Third and long for him here. And it's incomplete on third and goal.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
The vet in his 14th season, still knocking him through. And that gets him back to within 11.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
Here's a return from the 7. He's got a lead up past the 30. And an excellent effort there sets him up almost at midfield. Now outruns their offense to take over. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
Yeah, and in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
Completed to his running back. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. He's going to throw this one. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Making the call himself. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first.
I love that play. And that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield, get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
Escapes the pocket. So entering the locker rooms, got ourselves a 2-score game. It's time to hear from Scott. Well, I hope everybody was lightning quick, ready to grab a refill or a bite to eat because no halftime report this week. Everyone's set to get the 3rd quarter underway. Fielded at the 7. He stopped on the run back at the 27. So their offense will have it first to begin quarter number 3. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second half too as they chase this lead. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here's the handoff. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
A gain of 11 on the play. Results in a 1st down.
Back-to-back carries here. That played good for, looks like about 6. 2nd down upcoming.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion rule.
Another carry for him. And he stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And that is good for a 1st down.
A gain of 16 yards. Result is a 1st down.
To the well again. And he'll get forward about 5 yards, it looks like. It's 2nd down now.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stop just a little bit shy of the marker.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, is really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Ooh, they're on it quick. He's not going to get the yard they need, Brock. He only gets back to the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, It actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Return coming from the 6. This makes it up to the 25. This offense making its way back out now. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. Starting out trips right here, 1st and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And this one doesn't go far.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. He's got it, it's downfield, near the edge. 1st down from the 42.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now looking to throw. It is caught, left side. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Throwing it again here. Brought in right side. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. They got 21 yards on the play. And that gives them a 1st down.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
And he's out of bounds right at that 25-yard line. 2nd and 3 now.
Out of bounds at the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. This one goes for 3 yards. And that gives him the 1st.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They give it to him again. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
And go and play action. Connects on the crosser. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
That's good for a 1st down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Goal to go, they're passing. Catch made. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
A gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and goal. At the 3-yard line.
Back on 2nd and goal. Dumped off to his running back. And he's brought down at the line. Big moment here in their quest to become AFC champs. We've got 3rd and goal. Back to throw. And cut in the end zone for the touchdown. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
And things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
That one splits the uprights. And his guys lead by 15 now.
28. Visitors 13.
Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Has this at the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. And an excellent effort there sets him up almost at midfield. The visitors back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. They'll throw to begin this drive. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
up 2nd and 10.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Looking slant route, complete. He dodged the tackle. Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
He'll call his own number. And he stops, give him about 7 on the play, and give his offense a 1st and goal.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Handoff now from the gun. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown! All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
The kicker on.
Extra point attempt coming up. Right down the middle, it's good. And these guys get it back to within 1 score.
Team 28, visitors 20.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The home team's ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
1st and 10.
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
At the 42-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Only 1 frame remains before we see who's going to represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. They have it with the lead. Just need to close this quarter out for a playoff win. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Here's the lone back on the handoff. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Back to throw. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up 3rd down.
That was pretty cool right there. I mean, that is an underrated effort on that play from his target, hustling and bustling his way to make sure he was in the neighborhood of that throw. So the Zebras, they couldn't penalize the throwaway.
Pass caught, 9-yard line. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Incomplete from the contact.
So after the incomplete pass, here comes second and goal. They'll send him up the middle. And he carries it in for the touchdown. These guys go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Team 35, visitors 20.
They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Another drive coming up for this offense. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a 2-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation, but a state of urgency got to be sky high right now.
There's plenty to design run. They get 27 on the play. And that will set him up with a fresh set of downs. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. They go play action on first down. That's incomplete left side.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Looking to throw again on second down. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
And 10 yards.
To the air on third and long. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing fourth down.
So many coaches love third downs and practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these third downs.
This one strikes down at the 1, and predictably into the end zone it goes for the touchback. Here comes their offense out again. They're up by 2 scores, Brock, but we've got some time left, so they still need to mount a drive here. They'll run here on first down. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And just before he reaches the marker, he's hit and stopped. They got him at the 29.
At the 29-yard line. That's a gain of 4. Brings up.
He keeps it himself. They're loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain. So first and 10 now from the 30.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
And again, he's taking it on the option. And this give not as fruitful. They're on him quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe the wrong read on the option there, Brock, but it kind of looked like the defense had both reads picked up pretty well there.
I'd agree with you, because the option, you're trying to option off of one defender, like a 2-on-1.
Yeah.
That time, well, the defense was all over it. Tremendous pursuit to knock him backwards.
They'll run now on second down. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's third down.
A gain of 2 makes it third down and 10.
Third and long. They're going to throw. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up.
Results in a fourth down.
He's brought down before the return gets far. Now this offense ready to head back out. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Looking for a pass on second and short. Finds him over the middle. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On first down, they'll run. Nothing doing here as he only manages the yard.
Number 25. He was brought down at his 49-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8. He'll look to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. It's the 5th time they've gotten there for a sack in this one, Brock. And they're going to try for number 6 on third down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks, what's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Will this drive continue? Here comes third down. Third and long for him here. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. This play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it.
First and 10 at the
To throw here on first down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the 21-yard line.
Second down pass play coming. So this one on the defense.
Pass interference. Defense.
And it's as we expected, partner. We call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give him that first down. From the red zone now. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
Complete to number
Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense.
It's third down and 6.
Throw here. Third down. Has it in close. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
He's going to throw it again. And he will take this in. Touchdown. These guys can make it a one-score game as they trim the lead.
The kicker on.
Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Return starts at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Back out runs their offense. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Quick throw is caught. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first.
1-yard gain.
They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. They'll come to the line here, second and 9. A give now from the gun. And they come through with a big stop there. Got him down for a loss as they keep fighting back here in the 4th. Timeout taken by the defense. Their second.
Now 3rd and 10.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Lofts it deep right side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
On the deep ball.
Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that brings up 4th and long. Punt team on the field. And they could really use a good one here. The fair catch taken in at the 28-yard line. Now this offense getting set to work here. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. Back to throw on 1st and 10. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Connects on the crosser. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. He's running with it, and he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5.
Back to throw. He calls his own number again. And he's down to almost... Nope, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running.
A gain of 14. And
Here he is to throw. Caught quickly on the slant. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14.
4 yards.
Offense in the hurry up here.
1st down. A gain of 16 yards. Results in a 1st down.
He'll look to throw it. Brought in. And this is down all the way to the 3. Offense to the line fast.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Setting up to pass. And it's caught. It's a touchdown in the final minutes, and a 2-point play could force overtime. So there's part 1, Brock. They get the touchdown that they desperately needed. Now you'd imagine comes a try for 2.
You know, Kate, this might be just as tough as that touchdown. I know they work all week on their 2-point plays, but they're hard to execute. That being said, if they want to force overtime, this is a must.
All
right, they're going to throw for it. And he's taken down. The defense maintains the 2-point lead. That was the play they needed. Now got to hope your defense or special teams can come through and get you that football back.
And the sooner the better, too, because time is not their friend. They always have the onside kick to bail them out, but after that, it might be time for this D coordinator to crank up the aggression meter, and you know every one of these defenders will be attacking the ball.
Their offense ready to take the field now. And that 2-point lead, it's still right there on the scoreboard, Brock, after their defense got off the field clean.
And now, Kate, this offensive goal is to make sure that clock expires with that lead still in hand and them holding the ball. You absolutely do not want to give this ball back, knowing the other side still just needs a field goal.
So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. They are Super Bowl bound, Brock. We now know who's going to be representing the AFC in the battle for the Lombardi.
Yeah, you never set out with the goal to be good. You set out to be great. You don't set out to just be a playoff team. You set out to be one of the 2 teams playing on that special stage of the Super Bowl. And with this win, now they will be.
So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The celebration begins for our winners as we say so long until next time.